If brands were brutally honest, what brand would have what slogan? Facebook, your privacy is our business. You're worth less than the data you produce. All your data are belong to us. TikTok, because watching your daughter's friends from the window is weird. Taco Bell, 57 menu items, 6 ingredients. And you thought you were weird. Reddit. Was involved in a meetup on a local sub to litter pick an abandoned patch of ground near a main road, genuinely worried who I'd end up meeting. Oh come on, you can't leave us like this. Disappointingly, I have no stories to tell about the experience. Met some perfectly nice, well-spoken people in their 20s who were concerned with making the community a little bit nicer to live in. I was a bit disappointed, so I went home to my mom's basement and she made me some chicken tenders. They were a little lukewarm, so I hugged my waifu pillow for a while and then I broke both my arms. But have you continued to study the blade? Yes, but mom holds it for me now. RC Cola, we're just happy to be involved in the taste test. I enjoy mixing it with Crown Royal, simply for the word play. Crown Royal with Royal Crown. RC Cola is about to experience a moderate increase in sales and they're not going to understand why it's happening. They'll sell 8 or 10 six-packs this week. Update. RC is the official cola of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Tupperware, have you ever wanted to throw away food, but just not now? Tupperware, the duck is the lid. Google, we finish your thoughts for you. We finish your thoughts so you don't have to. You might not be smart, but you're Google smart. Nature Valley, crumbs everywhere. On a scale of 1 to Nature Valley bar, how much is your life falling apart right now? Steam, remember that over 70% of your games are unplayed. Steam is a game about collecting other games. Even though I suck, I can't stop playing. I was warned. Must own that game. It's on sale. I'll want to play it one day. Gucci, being expensive is literally our entire marketing strategy. That could apply to other luxury brands, really. Oh, look, a Supreme brick that costs more than $100. Supreme is the weirdest one for me. I shop a lot of consignment both online and in person, and just what? $100 Nalgene bottle with Supreme on it. Okay. I mean though, gotta hand it to them. Turning what is essentially cafe press merch into a luxury brand. Wait until you see the Supreme X Snap-on tool chest. Nestlé, I killed people for this. Be grateful. Nestlé, actively trying to kill the world for profit. Most fashion brands, from kids for kids. Target, the upper-class Walmart. It's where you pay a little more to avoid going to Walmart. In university for my retailing class, I did a 60-page research project on the operations of Target. One part of it, I did a 50-item basket of goods including many everyday household purchase items and often using the big brands. At the end, I found a difference in price of less than 2%, Target higher, on the basket. On a nearly $200 basket of goods, the difference was about $3.50. So from that moment forward, I only shopped at Target unless it was for something they just didn't carry. The cleanliness, wider aisles, yes, I even measured that for comparison, the more logical organization of the store, the average wait time for registers being almost 30% lower on average, etc. meant it was well worth the change. Edit, for all those asking to see the paper, I would love to share it. Unfortunately, the only copy I have is on a hard drive in storage in the US and I'm not in the country at the moment and don't see being back anytime soon. Damn COVID. Sorry to be the Reddit safe guy and not deliver. EA, unlock this slogan for 500 gems. Gems are sold in packets of 79 for $22 each. You can also grind 2 hours to have a 45% chance to get 4 gems. Capped at 3 tries a day. Tinder, pay extra to stop us from co-blocking you. Pepsi, is Pepsi okay? Nobody cares about how Coca-Cola is doing, they just ask, is Pepsi okay? Coca-Cola, it was better with a hint of cocaine, but type 2 diabetes will have to do. Coca-Cola, all our funded research says that sugar isn't what's destroying your health. FedEx, our drivers take out their anger on your items. It ain't just the drivers. I used to deliver for Parcel Farce and the guys emptying out the 40 trailers were insane. Parcels would arc through the air as they got lobbed into the right cage. One morning I saw a 42 Sony flat screen lazily pirouette 12 through the air, coming to a crashing halt into the cage for my route. Went and told my supervisor and was told to give it a good shake on the van so that all the glass settles to the bottom of the box so it doesn't make a tinkling noise. That way the customer won't know until they've signed for it. Yeah, no. Told the customer that I believed it damaged in transit, gave it a shake for them, and walked them through the refusal process. Bastard company. I worked on the other end. I loaded trucks at FedEx. Drivers were borderline abusive to loaders. I once had a ducking bike thrown at me because it wasn't pixel perfect in the trailer. And nobody could do shit about it because the delivery guys are all contracted. I did that for a couple hours once before I walked out. When I asked how to handle the packages marked fragile, they gave me a funny look and were like, just throw it in the stack. We got to get this truck loaded. I pretty quickly realized that they clearly didn't give a shit about the merchandise and they certainly didn't care about their employees. I figured that $2 above minimum was not worth constantly being rushed while being forced to use awkward lifting positions. Only job I ever walked out of in the middle of a shift. Roblox, we've made so much money off your kids, we can't believe it either. Reddit, wow. Thanks for the awards and all the upvotes. Also, I can't tell you how comforting it is to know it's not just my kids that are hooked on this Roblox, teaching your kids how to go into debt before they hit puberty. Roblox, it's like nicotine for kids. I feel like any one of those slogans fits perfectly, and the sad thing is that even if those were the actual slogans, my kids would still beg me to let them play. Roblox old logo, we are a good platform with good creating tools and a nice community. Roblox new logo, have you heard about Roblox Premium? All it costs is your parents' credit card. Like there's no dollar value, they literally just want you to mail them the card, lol. Fruit Loops, they are all the same flavors. La Quinta, Spanish for next to Denny's. EA, go get your parents' credit card. EA, where your 40 outlay buys you the opportunity to buy the rest of the game. Taco Bell. You're stoned, we're stoned, so let's eat. Also Jack in the Box. Didn't Jack in the Box make a stoner meal? Or was I just so high I made that up? I swear there was like a deal that you could order like some chili cheese fries after 11 p.m. for like $5 and they called it the Munchies Special or something. Once again, there's a chance I made this up. The Munchie Meals. Those were dope as hell. Burger, fries, 2 tacos and a drink for $6. Haven't seen it in a few years though. Just gonna make an edit, we don't have those in my area anymore except for one location, and if you're eating late night Jack in the Box you aren't gonna get on the interstate for 10 minutes for a stoner snack. Red Bull, I hope you like heart palpitations. I thought that was just the feeling of my wings sprouting. Your heart can't flutter without wings. Probably. Dove bar soap, because you'd never buy soap called Pigeon G's, thanks folks. That line has been inside my head so long it's in black and white, no clue where it came from. There is a baby soap in Japan called Pigeon. There is also a face cream called Man Pudding. BuzzFeed, because you're too lazy to go on Reddit, and we're too lazy to write original content. I can see one of the writers awkwardly scrolling past this comment while they're putting the rest into a new article. Check out this list of top 7 Reddit comments slamming BuzzFeed. Number 4 will shock you. Olive Garden, when you're here, we hate you and your family. Lol, I remember the meme of deconstructed slogans and it was like Olive Garden, when you're here, you're here.